We've got some elements here that can help minimize conflict in the organisation. Which one do you think really is more important than the rest?
There are two that are extremely important. The first one is clarity, and the second one is fairness. Clarity is very important because when you don't understand something or when you're not absolutely certain about it, you will have conflict in your mind. You will say to yourself, am I doing the right thing or am I not? And if I ask somebody else, will they know better than I do? And who knows and who doesn't? So this is clarity. This is a matter of having a very, very straightforward communication and credible information. It needs to be continuous. It needs to be focused and detailed, so people don't get lost. Now, the second one is fairness, and it becomes even more important if communication is not very clear.
Yeah.
People need to know that their management, that the people in charge of them are fair people, they are straightforward with them, and that a promise is a promise, and that what has happened is not just forgotten and taken out, that people who have performed will still be taken care of in the company, and that the company is applying the same system of compensation and the rules, the regulations, they are applying them to everybody in the same way.
Yeah.
This is the basis to avoid putting people in an environment where conflict will just arise out of nothing.
Company culture, it can have a huge impact on conflict, correct?
Some people will definitely say that I have a tendency to push it a bit too far in that case. But my opinion is that most of the conflicts, the internal conflicts in the company, can be avoided with good leadership. When I say good leadership, I'm thinking mainly about leaders who are close to their people.
Yeah.
If they know their people, if they understand them, and if they can communicate to them what are the values of the company and what is the culture of the company, a lot of conflict can be taken care of. So I have a tendency to say that leaders are responsible for the conflicts. And if employees are left to themselves to deal with their own issues, if the leader is not committed to solving conflict and is not trusted enough by his team, then conflict will happen and it will be difficult to solve.
Yeah. We like this guy. Managers need to be more observant. We already have enough to do as managers, but suddenly now we've got to be also having one eye on, watching exactly what's going on. I mean, why should we be more observant?
It's going back to the leadership that I mentioned. I mean, managers in their own departments, in their own teams, need to be leaders of these teams. And they need to make sure that, they are taken seriously, but at the same time that they have a kind of a paternal relationship with the employee. There needs to be respect and there needs to be trust. So managers who do not deal with the internal customer, who do not convince the internal customer that these are the things that we should do, and this is the right way that we do it, and conflict is not a solution to the problems that we have. If they cannot be the role model for others, again, conflict will happen.
Yeah.
So it's a managerial responsibility.
Everyone needs to understand their own worth and value. Here we have that lovely high self-esteem. Why is high self-esteem so important?
You've heard definitely that good environment will lead to better results.
Yeah.
What is a good environment? It's an environment where any employee will feel good. And if they feel good, it means that they feel valued, that they have their worth in the company, that they are important to the company. And once everybody is feeling this way, there is no real personal competition or personal grudges among people. They do their job, they know what they are doing, and they are well valued. So they don't need to prove anything or to show off, and they will come together naturally.
Yeah.